Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 8-Bit Part 2. And we're starting off with the bridge zone. Now this is probably one of my favourite zones in the whole of this version of Sonic. It's a lot more platforming based than a lot of other Sonic levels. There's not much places for speed, but it does the platforming very well. Lost my shield there. Now the music in this one, I think they actually based Believe in Myself from Sonic Adventure on the melody from this. You can definitely hear it if you listen carefully. And the background, I think it's kind of based on the background in the Marble Zone with the mountains and trees in front, but some people reckon that it's based on the beta version of Green Hill Zone, like they were designing that background for Green Hill, and then when they changed it in the Mega Drive version they moved this one to Bridge Zone, which you can see because of like the similar palette and platforming. But I do think the background does look more Marble Zone than it does the beta for Sonic 1. Green Hill, yeah. But other than that, I think this is just a generally nice level to play through. Chaos Emerald is in Act 1 this time because of Act 2 being a auto-scroll level. And we're done with Act 1 there. And we've got a special stage. And this is the second special stage in this game. Pretty much the same idea: collect rings, get 100 to get an extra life, and continue and find an extra life and get out before time runs out. Pretty simple really. Again, they've got the sort of like star bumper pieces, what I'm bouncing on there, which are also from Spring Yard, so that's another reason why I think this is based on Sparkling Zone. And there we go, plenty of time to spare with that one. Yeah, I definitely think these are based on Sparkling Zone, but since no developers have said so, then, you know, we don't know. But that's just my theory anyway. Bridge Zone Act 2 now, which is a auto-scroll. Which does make it a little tricky, and of course it does make it more platform based because you can't go faster than the screen's going. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, it's because there is an extra life somewhere on the water and I want to make sure I find it, but I can't remember exactly which point it comes at, so I'll just keep checking where the extra life could be. Those platforms with the weights, I thought I'd missed that one, but the platforms with the weights are really tricky with the auto scroll because you've got to time it just right. You've got to have the platform that you're going to be landing on ready for you when you've but you don't want the screen to tuck away the platform, the seesaw thing that you're on before you've actually set off, so you've got to time it just right. Again, bridges that like this that have to follow platforms, they're quite tricky with the auto scroll. I think we're coming up to the extra life now. Is this one it? Yep. And the trick is just to jump for it even though you can't see it and bounce off it back onto the platform. There's many times I've tried to get that extra life and ended up in water, because if you land in the water on this one it's instant kill. The only thing that can be a bit annoying with this is waiting for the screen to catch up when you want it to go forward, like it's just stood there waiting around a few times. Make sure that the platform's there for us. Need to do a double bounce, and then again a bridge, again another tricky bit. we're done with this level, I believe. And we should be coming up to the signpost. And there we go, that was Act 2. And we've got another special stage, yay! Now this is probably the hardest special stage in this game, well at least the most annoying, because as you'll see in a minute, those purple springs at the top, if you keep hitting them it keeps throwing you back, like so, and you've got to time it just right to get through the gap, or else the springs will fire you back. And there's many a times I've tried this one and ended up not getting out in time because the springs won't let me, but I seem to have done it okay this time. And now we're on to Bridge Zone Boss, which I think is probably my favourite boss in the whole game, simply because it's got like a nice pattern to it. The Game Gear version's a lot harder because, well, even though you can't fall in the water, it's you're on a sloping bridge, and you can sometimes like end up rolling down into Eggman. Losing your life that way. Some people think that one's easier, but it doesn't have as nice a pattern as this one for beating him. Well, at least I don't think so. Maybe it's because this one was the one I grew up with, but all in all, I prefer it to the Game Gear version. Not many more hits now, I think. One counting how many we're doing. Maybe this is the last one. Yep, that's the last one. Man looks a bit annoyed, and off he goes. And there you go, that was Sonic 8-bit second level Bridge Zone. Thanks for watching, please rate, comment and subscribe, and the next video will be coming soon.